Do you struggle with the state of our country, the divisions, the anxiety, the fears? Are you worried about our culture and the terrible pressures that our young people face today? Do you believe that Jesus can help people, but you just don't know how we could ever get through to this generation? Maybe you've been praying for a breakthrough, but wonder, could it be too late? Well, let us encourage you. We believe that God is moving in our time, just like he did in the time of Moses and Gideon, and is working on something so big that it will change everything. We want to get on board with what God is doing, and we want to invite you to get on board as well. We have spent a lot of time researching and trying to figure out just how young people today develop their sense of right and wrong, how they form their worldview, that is, their morals, values, and virtues that get reflected in their own thinking and behavior, and how culture is created. The culture that we all swim in and determines so much of our behavior. And we have concluded, as have many researchers, that the primary creator of both culture and worldview today is nothing less than the movies and TV shows that we constantly digest. Indeed, films are the greatest molder of lives today. You want to get a new idea out there? Make a movie. You want to change people's minds? Shoot a film. You want to save culture? Make a great TV show. Imagine with me, what if Christians could become leaders in the entertainment industry? What if, through our involvement, a good percentage of the movies and TV shows created and sent all over the world contained a biblical worldview? Would that not change everything? That's our vision. That's what we want to see happen. What's our part in seeing this dream become a reality? We plan to make many great films and train thousands of talented young filmmakers to do the same, and bring hundreds of churches into the filmmaking process. Together, we could catalyze a storytelling revolution that will sweep the world. This may sound like a great idea, but is it even possible? Well, even with minimal resources, we've already made great strides. We've created a new and powerful curriculum that trains students in worldview thinking and movie making. Over the past few years, our courses have already changed many young lives. In fact, we've had over 70 students go through our curriculum. Several have gone on to create their own films. In addition, we've had 50 full-time summer interns. With our students and interns together, we've crafted dozens of short student films and even produced theatrical quality short films. And this summer, with God's help, we will produce a theatrical quality feature-length movie that could catapult us into an entirely new level of impact for God's kingdom. We already have a fantastic script. The entire story is set in one house and requires only a handful of actors. This greatly contains the cost. We also have many volunteers on board, some with years of Hollywood experience. But no matter how much we try to contain the cost, making a film still costs something. That's why we're creating this crowdfunding campaign. Now, for those of you who wonder if we can actually make a great movie, let me share two quick facts. A few years ago, we worked with a crew of more than 30 professionals on a short film called Marbles. If we can do it with a short film, we can do it with a larger one as well. Recently, we started experimenting with a cutting-edge technology called Unreal Engine. To utilize this technology, we faced a steep learning curve, but we did it. We even created a short story, and all in one summer. And when we showed this short film to a special effects artist who had well over a decade of Hollywood experience, he was so excited that he offered to help us with our movie. And here's another thing. We're absolutely focused on telling great stories. Every message we want to get out there must be wrapped in a captivating story. Why? Because that's how Jesus operated. And never in human history has there been a person with more important messages than Jesus. But he still told stories, like all the time. It was almost as if he believed that people require stories in order to change. We have come to the same conclusion, which means in order to reach this generation, we must develop some of the most clever, fun, and gripping stories out there. And we must train thousands of students to do the same. But it all starts with this one film. Which brings me to my next appeal. Making a great movie is hard, and there is just no way that we can climb this mountain alone. We need your help. What can you do? Pray. Pass this campaign to your friends, and give. If many of us give at once, the algorithm of Give, Send, Go will raise our campaign to the top, and the million or so people who visit this website every month will be encouraged to give as well. We could go viral. Remember, this is not just about making another Christian movie. It's about starting a movement that could change our country, heal the hearts of our broken youth, and bring people all over the world to Jesus and empower the church. Yes, we could even help build a better future for our children and their children after them.